If you want to cook the perfect steak, let it come to room temperature and then season it both sides. Don't forget. Just a little olive oil. Here at Cut to Grill our steaks on firewood and charcoal. I like the Porterhouse because you get the New York steak and you also get the fillet. But I love the New York side. Everybody likes their steak cooked differently. I like mine rare, but nicely seared on the outside. Let the steak rest for at least 10 minutes.
Come and join us at Cup Beverly Hills. Well, Randy will slice your steak and I'll cook it.
When I posted the steak video last night, I got a lot of comments about two things. One was that it was undercooked, which that's a preference. I just like mine super rare, so you cook it however you want. But two is that it was under-seasoned, and I just need to say, when you have a beautiful piece of meat like this, you don't want to over-season it. Salt and pepper is the perfect seasoning for a piece of meat like this. You want to bring out the beef's natural flavor. You don't want to mask it with other things, so salt and pepper is perfect. With butter, rosemary, and garlic coming in for the assist. And if you don't believe me, tag your favorite chef, see if they agree.
What's the difference between a T-bone and a porterhouse? Well, a porterhouse on the bottom has the fillet, and it is 1.25 inches thick. The measurement must be from the bottom of the New York bone to the bottom of the fillet. If the measurement is under 1.25 inches, it is considered a T-bone. And if you didn't already know, on top of the T-bone is the New York, if it was removed from the bone, and the bottom, of course, is the fillet.
Welcome to Steak TikTok. Congratulations. This is the only place where simps can become legends, e-boys can become goats, and dancing e-girls can become grown women. If you don't follow, grow up and follow.
Let's talk porterhouse steaks. So for me, I always cut the fillet side first and then always go over to the New York strip side. And if you didn't know it, yes, there's a fillet and a strip, both on a porterhouse. And then, of course, you cut it open and look at that medium rare. How do you get medium rare? Go indirect until internal 110. Take it off. Get your heat up to about 500 with a skillet on there. Make sure it's nice and hot. And then you sear it for a minute to a minute and a half aside. That right there is exactly what you get. Super juicy and tender. Oh, yeah. And let's talk chimney. I'm a huge chimney fan. I hope you guys are too. If not, you're missing out. Google it. I don't care what you do, but start making some. Look how good that is.
Let's make a 3-inch thick, dry-aged porterhouse steak. A little bit of almond oil, salt, pepper, garlic for the seasoning, and the meter plus to keep the temp. We're gonna go indirect until we get to 115 internal, hit it with a hard sear, pull it off at 130. Now keep in mind, the dry aging process pulls moisture, so you're not gonna end up with a medium rare steak that looks quote unquote bloody. We did, however, finish with an incredibly beefy, tender, juicy cut of steak. After a 10-minute rest, this porterhouse finished at 138 internal. For the company that I was feeding, that was a perfect medium. However, I like mine a little bit more rare, so that one's coming up next.
Let me show you how to cook this massive porterhouse steak.